Hi, I'm Roger with Roger's Reviews. Today we're going over the kinetic energy log splitter from DR Power. As you can see, I have two of them. This was the original one that came out, and as you can see, we've augmented it a little bit. Originally it just came with this. We added on another wedge here because we wanted to split larger pieces of wood. And also too, we added on an extra tray because when you're splitting wood and you need to resplit it, you don't want to have to pick it up off the ground again. So this extra tray really helps to resplit the wood after you split it once. This one has the all-terrain tires. It's mainly for like pulling around, like say your piece of property with a tractor. It's not meant for road use. I wanted another one, but when I ordered the second time, these weren't available. So we got the one version back there. You can actually pull that behind a vehicle and pull it on the road. But I actually prefer this one, and the guys prefer this one. It sits a little bit higher, and it just, it's a little more ergonomically correct. You don't have to bend over. So we're going to fire this one up. Actually, these machines are, I think this one's like almost 10 years old, and that one's like 7 or 8 years old. So they still work. They have a rack and pinion system, and what happens, they work twice as fast, or probably 3 or 4 times faster than a conventional hydraulic log splitter. The small motor actually turns these big flywheels, and the flywheels basically store the energy, and then when you pull this lever, the rack and pinion system locks in, and it gives all your power at once. So basically, once it hits the log and splits it, it releases the engine, and then basically these flywheels on the return stroke, it speeds up and stores more power in the kinetic. That's how the kinetic energy works. Stores powers in the flywheel. But we're going to go ahead and fire it up. These things have been sitting for a while, but they still fire up. So I don't know what kind of carburetor they used on these Subarus, but they did a good job because they work well. We're going to go ahead and let's see. Turn the fuel on. Fuel's on. Choke's on. Turn the key. This did have an electric start on it, but the battery went dead, so we didn't worry about it. As you can see, it's pretty fast moving, so you really want to pay attention to what you're doing because it's easy to get your fingers caught in there. Usually there's a cover on here, but like I said, I've been using it for years, and sometimes these belts come off, and we got tired of taking the cover off. Put the belts back on, so we just left the cover off. I don't recommend doing this, but like I said, we're really familiar with it, and we always pay attention. Sometimes it's better to have 2 people because one person can cut and the other person can feed, and then that way you don't have to step back and forth as much. So like I said, this is the kinetic energy log splitter by DR. They make a lot of products. I had to replace the rack and pinion system a couple times. They replaced it for me like 2 or 3 times, and then after the 3rd time they wouldn't replace it anymore because this isn't really made for commercial use. This is made for a homeowner, maybe split like a cord a year. We're splitting like a cord a week, but it's held up. I'd like to have a little bit beefier system for the rack and pinion system, but it is what it is. that got a Subaru power clean. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll bring you a lot more like this. Peace.